Hey folks, welcome to the kitchen today. We're coming to the kitchen because we're doing something that's not necessarily cooking, but we've got the Easter holidays coming up. We thought maybe we'd do a couple of videos here of some things that might interest you for the Easter time frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some flowers such as these out of eggs. Now, these aren't the prettiest and they've got some flaws to them, but if you experiment around with them, they will get a lot prettier the more you do. How are we getting these? Well, first of all, we're taking some hard-boiled eggs like this. And first of all, we're going to come in the bottom and we're going to poke us a little hole in the bottom just a little bit like this right here. I don't know if you can see it that far away, but we're poking us a little hole in the bottom in order to put the stem of our flower in there. And then on the top, we're going to make a little crosshatch like this. And then we're going to work this. This is kind of time consuming and tedious. We're kind of going to work this a little bit. And we're kind of going to make the petals of a flower out of this. Now, I've seen people do this by making them with a deviled egg ingredient on the inside. And you see the yolk? That's what we want to come out in the middle. So now we want to just gently form our petals. Okay, such as that. Kind of get the idea. I'm going to move to the next one. Kind of get the idea here. Come over here. These are very fragile. Sometimes it's better to chill these eggs. Okay, these are at room temperature, but sometimes it's better to chill them. It's a little easier to handle. You don't have to worry about the egg falling off and breaking. But basically, this is what you want to come up with. Something that's going to look just like a flower. Now, we got to get the stem in here. How do we do the stem? We take a green onion. We take a green onion and we kind of trim these little pieces off the edge of the green onion. Such as this. So we got like a stem that would be on a flower. And on this end of the onion, we want to cut it at a very sharp bias so that we end up with a spear point. I may have to come a little closer for you to see that, but you want to make a little spear point on the end of that. Now we poke this little hole inside the bottom of this egg earlier, because if you don't, sometimes the eggs are split. We want to push that in there where we know it's in the yolk. Now look what we just created. An all edible flower. You can do this with tomatoes, small pair of tomatoes. I'll fill them with cream cheese. But it's just a way to create an appetizer or a side. You can tie the stems together and make a bouquet. But you end up with something that is completely unique for your dinner. 100% edible. This is green onion and boiled eggs. So folks, we're coming to you with a very quick, fast video, and just to show you some things that are different. We'll do one more, and we won't zoom in on this, but we'll do one more here, and we'll do it back over here a little bit. But again, we want to thank all of our subscribers and our viewers. We don't have very many, but the ones we have are very loyal to us. We've had some videos that have been out there in left field. Maybe we've done some things that have been very unique, very different. We played around with some plays on different cuts of meat and different things like that, where we done some things a little different. And this obviously is nowhere near outside cooking or chuck wagon cooking or grilling or anything like that. But these can be done for your outside picnics, not only at Easter, but these can be done on any springtime or summertime meal that you want to come up with. And again, take this green onion. We're going to trim one of these little branches off so it makes a regular stem. I'm going to cut that quick biased. Insert that in the bottom. And again, here we go, folks. We'll add this to our bouquet of flowers for our meal. Folks, play around with your food. Do some things that are unique and unusual. And most of all, enjoy your food and enjoy what you do in the kitchen.